Coming up today on Studio 13 Live, we're celebrating Pie Day with a la mode pies. We'll give you a look at their different flavors. I even got to learn how to make one myself. Plus, we're showing you how to impress your guests with the perfect charcuterie board. Then, a mayor in Arizona is going the extra mile for Taylor Swift, what he's renaming the city to celebrate her tour. And Aqua by El Gaucho is joining us in studio to show us how to make some spring cuisine. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here with us today. We're so happy to have you. I'm Mireya Garcia.
And I'm Brian McMillan in for Carly Henderson today. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do this.
And here you are.
You guys have let me do the trivia thing, and you know, Carly's out today, and so I got the phone call, so I'm excited. Did you know it is National Potato Chip Day?
In addition to Pie Day?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's Pie Day because it's 3/14.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But this snack was created in 1853 and originally called Saratoga chips. Do you have a favorite chip?
I like a Ruffle. I like the crunch, but my number one, Takis. My goodness.
What is this?
Takis, the spicy rolled up chip.
I've never had it.
It's delicious. What
I've
about
never
you?
had it. I like a good old Dorito.
Yeah,
is that okay?
That's good. Yeah,
Yours
of course.
sounds a lot fancier than that. I like Doritos, and they have to be the nacho cheese because the Cool Ranch is not doing it for me.
What?
So yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good.
There you go. The mayor of Glendale, Arizona is honoring Taylor Swift in a big way. He's temporarily renaming the city Swift City.
Very nice.
Since her Eras Tour kicks off there on Friday, which is, of course, a big deal.
A huge deal, yes.
Yeah.
So the mayor encouraged all the Swifties to share their smiles on social media, saying that they could light up all of Swift City. Of course, this is not permanent, Brian. They're only renaming it for March 17th and 18th, but Taylor is coming to Seattle in July. You think we can lobby for a name change?
So, you know, I don't know about that. I did check into it, though, and the tickets are very, very expensive.
Oh, yes.
So I just checked, and the tickets are running for, at minimum, $525 if you want just one seat and you want to sit in the nosebleeds.
Oh my gosh, that's all the dollars.
$525 bucks.
You know?
And if you want to like get a pair, it's more than that. So yeah. I don't know. This is expensive. She's kind of a big deal, I hear.
Yes, I think we're just going to be like singing her songs outside the stadium.
Yeah. Are you going to go?
I'm trying. Yeah,
trying to
it's
go?
looking good. It's looking good, my friend, but we'll see when the day comes.
All right. Well, the first full trailer for Disney's live-action Little Mermaid has been released, and I just checked it out here a little bit ago. It aired during the Oscars as well. But this movie stars Halle Bailey as Ariel and Melissa McCarthy as Ursula. The trailer shows a bigger glimpse into some of the music, including the infamous Part of Your World. You know that song.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can see The Little Mermaid in theaters starting on May 26th. And just by looking at this right here, do you get a feeling it's like a little bit more gritty?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. And I think that's the vibe. But I'm very excited to watch this because, you know, this is the first Disney movie I remember watching as a kid. Of course, the animated version, but I'm so excited about it.
We were a huge Disney family in my house. So this was one of the Lion King and this were it for us. And I think that, you know, these live action ones, it's either been hit and miss.
Yeah.
So you had Aladdin, which I thought was pretty good with Will Smith playing the genie. And then there was The Lion King, which was also very good. I thought The Lion King, they did a really great job with that. But then there was a couple misses. I feel like Pinocchio, which was the more recent one. You know, Beauty and the Beast was, I don't know, at least for me. At least for me. So this one actually does look pretty good.
So it's like thumbs up or, oh,
we'll see.
For Brian.
I mean, we'll see. And why not? Like, why not? I know this is in a way for, you know, Disney. It's a new way of telling the story.
It is.
So we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of great people. Javier Bardem is playing King Triton in this one.
Ooh.
And then you have a couple of other people that you know in there. So a couple other famous people.
That's fun.
Doing the voices. It'll be fun.
Yeah, well, we'll definitely be watching. And yes, we both love Disney, but this man taking it to a whole nother level. His dream trending online. He actually has a mission to go on every single ride at all 12 Disney parks in only 12 days. Okay?
In 12 days.
In 12 days, every ride. And this is no joke, okay? All 12 Disney parks. That means overseas, my friends.
So there's 6 actual like parks. There are 6 cities that these parks exist in, and then there's 12 parks.
Right.
And there's one in Shanghai, I know. There is one in Tokyo, I believe, as well, and Hong Kong. So you gotta go in Paris.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are all the overseas ones. I think the park that has the most, or the location that has the most parks is the one in Orlando, out there in Florida.
Yeah, so that'll be a quick one, relatively.
Yes.
Okay, well, this thing is called the Disney Global Ride Challenge, and he's actually already completed the Parkology Challenge, which means that he goes on every ride in a single park, obviously. So today, as of today, 5 parks completed in that global challenge. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of traveling. I feel like you couldn't even enjoy it.
You know, when you'd be rushing around to all the different rides and stuff like that, sometimes when I go on a ride, I want to like go on it again. You don't get to do that
this
with
time.
this one. Yeah.
I think it's just to say you did it. You know, if you got the time, you say you did it.
Have you been to, I've been to Disneyland. I've never been to Disney World. Have you been to Disney World?
Which is the one in Florida?
Yes. Disney World.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I've been to that one twice, and I really liked it.
Epcot, and it's got like Tower of Terror and all that
So
stuff.
technically, I've been to 3 parks.
Ooh, look
Take
at
that,
you.
sir.
That's great. Hey, a 2nd grade teacher in Arkansas says her heart melted when one of her students dressed up like her for Superhero Day. Rather than dressing like Wonder Woman or Supergirl, 8-year-old Caroline wanted to dress up like her superhero teacher. Isn't this great? They have the matching outfits coordinated by Caroline and her mom. The teacher says her heart was completely melted by that sweet gesture. That is awesome. It's amazing, you know, especially at that age too. And we all have teachers that really meant a lot to us. I still keep in touch with some of my old teachers who are up here, and maybe some of them are watching right now, but they make a huge impact, don't they?
They really do. They really do. And I think what is especially nice about this is, look, we cannot deny it. Being a teacher is such a difficult job. And I know teachers in my life. My mom's a teacher. My husband used to be a teacher. And my mother-in-law was a teacher. It really can be draining, but you have to love what you do. And then you get moments like this that really remind you that it's all worth it.
Totally.
You know?
Absolutely.
It's beautiful.
Shout out to all the teachers out there.
Teachers,
We love you.
Thank you so much. All right, listen to this. A man in Wisconsin has decided to take his search for love to new heights, if you will, pardon the pun. The 43-year-old booking electronic billboards with his picture and actual phone number on them. All right. He says, well, there it is. Howdy, Cowboy. That he's tried every dating app but hasn't had any luck. So now he's putting in the extra effort to find a local, honest woman.
He wants a local, honest woman. Okay.
I don't know. That's giving red flag, but okay. Believe it or not, he sent out a lot of photos. He's been sent a lot of photos, rather, but he's still looking for the one. Weird or not weird?
Well, you know, maybe he's at his last straw. You know, this is it.
A straw?
I do have
Cowboy hat? Okay.
I have a couple suggestions. He just takes the sunglasses off for the picture, right?
Yes.
People want to see your whole entire face. Maybe I mean, the hat is probably part of his identity.
It's like the vibe, yeah.
It's the vibe. It's the vibe. But, you know, I don't know. Would you date a guy that had a billboard?
No. No. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. I think we're all looking, and you and I have, not together, but separately, been married for many, many years.
Yes.
So I think that we understand the process of give and take in a relationship.
Right.
So when you open up with, I'm looking for an honest woman, I'm like, bad vibes. Like, of course you want an honest person in your life, but what does that mean? Like, what baggage are you carrying? What are you bringing to the table? I have a lot of questions about that.
Apparently it's working, though. I've seen this before. Like, there have been other people that have gotten billboards and found the love of their life. So
you know what? Good luck.
You know, and if somebody is as desperate as him to put a billboard up, then there's somebody as desperate find this man as well.
Yes.
So
That's how you find love, desperation, I think. That's what they say.
Actually, it kind of is.
We're just having a good time here. Look for love however you want to look for it. Don't
whatever
listen
works.
to us.
It doesn't matter what works.
No, as long as it works.
As long as it works.
All right, still ahead. We're checking in with Jody and Bender for mornings on 95.7 The Jet.
Yeah, we're going to be chatting about Roger Daltrey's brilliant response when asked if he'd be making a new album.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Oh, hello, welcome back. We spent the whole commercial break laughing.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to laugh a little more because it is time to check in what is going on with our friends on mornings on 95.7 The Jet.
Yes, we're talking about Jody and Bender. Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, how are you? Filling in.
I know.
Everything all right?
I'm doing okay. Yeah. You know, I don't usually sit down. I'm usually doing the weather. So, like, figuring out how to sit on this lovely chair is always
Isn't
a
it
challenge.
tricky?
Do I cross my legs? Do I not cross my legs?
You know, everyone has advice, and they're always emailing us about it.
Yeah. So
You do you.
you know
These
what?
are
I
the
think I will.
hard-hitting challenges.
Yes.
So you guys are
Yeah.
talking about a way to cut down on snacking. It is my favorite pastime, and I don't know why you would want to cut down on snacking, but what is a good way to cut down on snacking?
Well, hold your Doritos because the latest diet is not a fad. It's using your imagination. Yes?
Okay.
It's the imagination diet. And this is actually coming out of Cambridge University, so those guys are
It's
legit.
legit, sure.
100% legit. The theory is, and you don't have to be a registered dietitian to understand this one, if you think about and visualize a meal that was very large, that you felt full after eating, then the meal that you're currently eating will feel like it's filling you up, even though it probably isn't. So yes,
What?
imagine that you're eating more than you are.
Okay.
Oh, it's
What do you
giving
think?
almond mom. I don't love it.
That does not sound fun, though.
No.
So you're
You're to pretend. So you're to pretend that the meal is bigger
Right.
than
Yeah.
it actually is.
Right. So just think about a time that you ate and enjoyed something and remember that while you're eating your
It's a very
paltry nothing.
It's very similar to, like, if you're really cold, you're supposed to think about yourself on a beach in Hawaii or something like that, and it never really works.
That just makes me whine more.
75 and sunny all the time.
But this is more, you're reflecting. So if you're approaching dinner time
Okay.
and you're
Right.
supposed to think, you're supposed to imagine that your lunch was bigger than it actually was, it's supposed to fill you up before your next meal.
Right. Why do keto or Mediterranean when you could just eat your imagination? Works for
There you
me.
go.
I've never looked better.
Okay, well, that's some advice. Hey, listen, Roger Daltrey was
right.
asked if he had a new album, and he had a really brilliant response. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so Jody and I have been talking about this for quite a number of years. Roger Daltrey of The Who was asked if new music is coming out from him and Pete Townsend.
Okay.
And his response was, what's the point? Nobody wants to hear the new stuff. They just want to hear the old stuff, especially in concerts.
Yes.
He says, we released an album in 2019 that went nowhere.
Yep.
So what's the point? And I got to be honest, what's the point? He's
What's
right.
the point?
He's absolutely right.
Whenever you go see a legendary performer, all you want to hear is the old stuff.
That's
You
true.
never want to hear the new stuff, right?
That is true. Well, there you have it.
You never want to actually hear whoever it is. I don't care if it's Springsteen.
Right.
He's up there, center stage, grab his guitar in hand, and when he says, hey, here's something new, you don't want to boo the guy, but it's like,
Yep.
come on,
That's
man.
Did
when
I
you
ever
go
tell you
take your
guys about the
bathroom break.
angriest?
You go get some nachos. Yeah. You imagine your nachos.
That's
sure.
right.
The angriest I've ever been is when we saw Neil Diamond at Key Arena, when it was Key Arena.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It was a Wednesday night. I was already out late, but I was so excited to see him. And 3 songs in, he goes, hey, everybody, I got a new album. Want to hear some songs off of it? And I turned to my friend and I said,
No.
no, he is not about to play some new songs. Is he going to play new?
Come
Neil
on,
Diamond
man.
is not allowed to play new songs.
No.
Come
No.
on, dude. No.
It's certain
Neither is
age
The
you
Who,
just got to
apparently.
play the stuff you've already written. And hey guys, March
That's
Madness
all.
kicks
That's it.
off in a few days here. I'm excited about that. I'm getting my bracket ready.
Have you filled out your bracket? Have you both filled out your bracket? Do you guys have any
That ain't for me,
idea
man.
who you're actually rooting for? Wow. Jody?
I went to school in
I
Pullman,
only-
so my Cougs are not in. They are in the on the women's side. They're in it.
Well, they're in the NIT.
Yes, they'll be in the NIT.
Well, the Cougars are in the NIT. Yeah.
yeah,
And they're
but-
playing tonight, by the way.
Yes. Yes, and I got a sweet spot in my heart for Gonzaga as well, so I'll probably root for them along the way here. I know with my kids, because I have my kids fill it out too, and I make sure that they know what the mascots are, and so they usually pick based on what mascot would win in a fight.
Sure.
That's great. I
That
could
and,
get into that.
and jersey colors and so
Yeah,
on. That's fine, sure.
Yeah.
The idea of filling out the perfect bracket, just in case you're feeling lucky, you're thinking to yourself, hey, I've won $4 in the recent past at Powerball. The luck is with me. I'm going to fill out the perfect bracket.
Now's
Your
the
odds
time.
of doing so, and this is not a fake number, 1 in 9.2 quintillion.
Oh,
That's the odds
really?
of a perfect bracket.
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's exactly right.
I think I'll play the lottery
the
instead.
NIT starts tonight. NIT starts tonight. The play-in games are tonight. The tournament actually starts on Thursday. But tonight, again, NIT, you've got the Cougars against the Eagles. So go them.
Go them.
And, yeah,
Go
so
them.
that's what we got. Hey, keep in mind, Mireya, I don't know. We're pretty excited about Thursday's
Yes.
show. Hopefully Carly's feeling better because we're doing a
Yeah.
twofer on Thursday.
We got your seats warmed up.
You guys are coming in here with us on Thursday morning, and then we're going to switch, and we're going to come over to you guys on Thursday midday, 11 o'clock. So we'll do our show first, then we'll cross the street and do your show. And I believe some Hollywood heavy hitters are going to be there, like Zach Braff,
That's
we think.
right.
That's what I
also,
heard. That's what I
Yeah,
heard.
Zach
maybe another
Braff is
round of
here,
Puget
and we're
Sound
going to
Showdown.
get
We're
you
very
with some
excited.
trivia for once.
Yes, we're gonna. I got a special trivia plan
Oh.
for you two this time around.
Bring it. Bring it.
Very exciting.
Bring it.
They're not
Sounded
afraid.
see you
evil
guys later.
villain.
I love it.
All
Sure
right,
you
guys.
are.
Thank you so
Not
much for
trivia.
joining us. See you soon.
We'll see you Thursday.
This is going to be exciting. And you know, they told me that I could wear sweats to their show. So
Really?
I want to see
That's a
them.
radio thing.
But I get to wear, I will change, I promise.
Those
for,
two
for
always
this
look
show.
so stylish, though. They don't look
yeah,
like,
they do.
they're not going in a full, sweatsuit or anything
No,
like
they're
that.
very
Yeah.
stylish, head to toe, but they did give me permission to be a little chill for the morning, which I
Okay.
appreciate.
That's good. Hey, still ahead, we're going to get you ready to host your next party with charcuterie board tips and tricks. I'm into this.
Yes, I like big boards. That was very good. Is joining us in studio to show us how to make those salami rosettes, really impressing your guests. Hey, we'll be right back. It is time for IDK, where we learn to do some things that we may not know how to do, okay? And today we are learning how to make the perfect charcuterie board.
And for that, we're bringing in Nadia Stumbo, the owner of I Like Big Boards.
We're
And
so excited to have you.
we are,
Excited
and
to be here.
these are so big in my house. And now nothing fancy like this. We just slap stuff on a charcuterie board and call
Still
it
counts.
good.
That's okay.
You're gonna fancy me up
Yes,
a little bit here.
I
I'm excited
am
about
here
that.
to fancy you guys up.
That is
Absolutely.
beautiful. So you create custom boutique charcuterie boards. Tell us a little bit about your business and the design behind it.
Well, really, I can create anything anyone wants. You can make a charcuterie board out of anything. I do vegan, vegetarian, candy boards. If you can throw it on a board, we can call it charcuterie, down to the typical, which are uncured meats and cheeses.
All right, so you're going to teach us some tips and tricks for creating charcuterie boards at home. So to start, what kind of cheeses pair well together? I mean, we usually do brie in my house and
Okay.
maybe like a cheddar or something like that.
That's great. That's exactly.
good? Oh,
That's
I did
good.
good.
You're
Okay,
winning. You're
good.
winning. You're doing the right thing. Cheese is typically whatever you like. You really should go with what you like. You can do a mild with a sharp. That's a contrast is always a good thing.
Okay.
There's really great ways to try different cheeses. We'll get into that a little bit later, but. Different textures are great to use.
Perfect.
There's all,
Beautiful.
You should be creative.
So you're going to teach us how to do a little something.
Yeah,
Walk us through this.
Okay, so the salami rose is a very popular thing. I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Yes,
but-
yes.
Okay,
Always
each of you
learning.
guys have a little, we have a shot glass over here and a champagne flute.
She knows me, y'all.
Yes. So you don't have to have fancy equipment to do this and look really good. So you guys also have some salami here,
Okay.
just store-bought salami.
All right.
It's best if this is at room temperature, okay?
Okay.
It's a little more pliable. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just take one. for a
Yes,
sec
of course.
here. You're gonna take this salami, I'm gonna fold it in half.
Fold it in half.
Okay, just half on each side of the rim.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna hold it down a little bit. You're gonna take your next piece of salami, squeeze that in, and you're gonna overlap about halfway on the salami right here.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
gonna just keep doing that
keep-
around. Yep.
Okay.
Hold them together a
Great.
little bit, pinch it.
Pinch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then about
And just-
halfway throughout.
Yep.
Ooh, ooh,
The closer the better. You can't really mess this up.
How am I
She
doing
says
here?
that.
You're doing great. You really can't.
Oh,
so you
beautiful.
just perfect. You're just gonna go around, keep going.
Do you just
around.
keep going? Keep doing
Keep
it?
going.
Okay.
You know, as much salami as you feel like. You
Okay.
need to make a nice little roast. You're gonna see it
Okay.
as you go.
I think.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. Let's see. Let's take a
Okay.
peek. Yeah.
Oh,
so we have got a little bit bigger of an opening here, so you could keep going.
I feel like I'm doing pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you are.
Ooh, it does. You're like moving fast.
You got about 10
I am.
pieces there, you think, Brian? What's going on?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is what we do.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna take that, flip it over.
Okay.
Now you guys have a little board right
Okay.
there. You're gonna hold that down.
Okay.
Kind of wiggle the glass out.
Oh, yeah! Look at that.
Good. Okay. I'm almost ready. I'm almost ready.
You could use a little bit more because you have a bigger opening, but that's
yeah.
perfect.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
There
See
we
what
go.
happens.
This was super.
Ooh,
right?
no.
Fun, right?
That's.
You impressed your friends. Look at that.
I feel like this is gonna really impress people. It's not that hard either.
No,
That was
Ooh,
yeah.
it's easy.
that's
Yeah,
great.
See?
Beautiful.
It's great. You can take some garnish, put it around, make it look like a real rose. Okay?
I like that.
Love it.
Okay.
Yeah, the next thing we're gonna do, you guys have a kiwi.
Okay.
Okay, grab that, grab your little knife. Paring knife is great. So we're gonna take that.
Okay.
You're gonna make a little cut, just a little slant,
Okay.
Okay.
okay? Go about halfway in,
Okay.
and you're gonna just continue doing that around the whole fruit, okay? If you wanna
Okay.
put
Like
it
little M's?
Yeah.
Okay. M's for Mireya.
Just
Yeah.
kind of zigzag.
Yeah, zigzag
Okay.
all the way around the whole fruit, okay? It doesn't have to be perfect.
Without slicing your fingers.
Right, that's the
Yeah.
big one.
That
Okay.
is the big one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, so this is just done with one of these knives. I was wondering if there was like a special contraption.
No, that's the thing. You don't have to have fancy equipment. I really don't have any special things to create.
Just
any of this.
creativity.
Yeah, and that's it. Okay. You guys
Okay.
should get all the way around.
Okay, I'm almost there.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Love them. Big cuts like that.
Okay, got it.
My cut's got a little floppy there.
That's okay. That's
Oh my
great.
gosh, it's like-
actually great that it looks like that because it doesn't have to be perfect.
You're adding
Perfection is
style to
boring.
it.
It's so
personality.
bad.
It has personality.
So, right. So you guys gonna wiggle a little bit.
Okay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh,
Look
it
at
still
that.
does look okay.
See? You really can't
You're
go wrong.
right.
How about that?
Okay.
Very crooked, y'all.
It's great. So then, what's going to happen is the magic of TV.
Okay.
Okay.
This is what yours are going to look like when you put some of those elements together.
Beautiful. Can we get
See?
a tight shot of this? Wow.
So
look at that.
And that was I mean, it's not too terribly hard to make it look super fancy, like if you get in a restaurant.
No.
Does it break your heart when people start eating it?
No. People never want to eat the roses, and I'm like, eat the roses. It's supposed to be. You're
Yes,
supposed to
yes.
eat. It can look pretty, but you still got to eat it.
That is beautiful. Now,
Yeah.
okay, before we got like 10 seconds.
Okay.
How much do you need for like a party of 4 people? Not that much, probably.
No,
Okay.
this would feed about 10. 2 to 3 ounces of meat and cheese per guest. Great guideline.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for
yeah.
teaching us
You're
today.
welcome.
This was great.
This was
This
good.
was so great. I learned
Thank
something
you.
new. I'm going to
Good
take it
job.
home.
Good job, you
All
guys.
right, well, you can check out I Like Big Boards to order custom charcuterie boards for all of your special occasions. We do have an info with some more information on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live.
And still to come here on Studio 13 Live, it's National Pie Day. Like the math, not necessarily the food.
But we
Yes.
got you. We
Yeah.
got you. We still have pie like the dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Up next, I learned to make that sweet treat from the best a la mode pie.
All right, so Pi Day, as in P-I-E, was back in January, but today is Pi Day, as in math, like
Yes.
3.14, right?
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
So it turns out that today is much more popular day to celebrate with one of America's favorite treats.
One of your favorite treats
It
as
is actually,
well.
because I'm more of a pie guy than a cake guy.
You thought the pies were going to be here, and I said,
did. I was like,
no.
I was so excited. And then during a commercial break, you shattered my dream.
I'm so sorry,
But I did
but-
just get to eat charcuterie, so I'm
you'll be
happy
okay.
now. I'm
You'll
happy.
be okay. You will get to see these famous pies from A La Mode Pies. Owner Chris Porter tells me that this day is big, and he even taught me the secret to making a great pie. He says, just go for it. Well, hello. You know what I love? I love a good pie, and we found just the perfect place to have a little fun making some pie. I'm here with Chris Porter with A La Mode Pies, and you have some fun stuff today. I already told you I can't bake, I can't cook, but you're going to teach me a little something today.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy. If you kind of know how to approach it and what to do, I think even the most novice of bakers can learn how to make a pie.
That's me, my friend. So talk to me about what we're doing today.
Well, you want to start with dough, of course, and you really want your dough to be really marbled with butter. That's kind of, it's very much like croissant dough, and then there's all this butter inside.
Flaky, crispy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The butter will melt into the pie, leaves a little pocket behind, and that's the flake that really breaks apart in your mouth. So you want to see lots of butter in your dough.
Okay, awesome. So talk to me about how we kind of start making the process, because I buy my
That's okay.
pie crust.
That's okay.
Sorry.
You and 95% of people, I will tell you that you're very young when your mom and your grandma starts telling you how hard it is to make pie crust. So you kind of grow up your whole life thinking it's kind of, you know, I'll start with cookies, I'll get to pie later,
Yeah.
and then pie never comes. So.
Now, while you're doing this, talk to me about what it is that inspired you to start this wonderful business. You say that you were baking to relax before.
Yeah, I think that, you know, the key to success is really taking one of your favorite hobbies and turning it into your profession. And that's just really essentially what I did. I took the one thing that I loved doing the most, which was making pies, and turned it into kind of my full-time gig.
So there are technically 2 national pie days, one pie related, one math related, but people can have pies for both of them, and really any day.
Oh, people can have pies any day.
So while you continue to work on this, you have to tell me, what's your favorite pie?
Oh, it's hard to choose. I would say that, you know, strawberry rhubarb, lemon meringue. I think our peach pie that we do in August is probably, well, it is the best pie in town.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. And so this, it's so many apples, but you're telling me this is what a good pie looks like.
Yeah, a standard pie has 5 apples in it. I kind of feel like the grocery store has ruined people in terms of what pie should look like. Here at A La Mode, I mean, it's going to look as close to what Grandma would have made as possible. So, yeah, it should be domed. It should, I mean, this is the spiced apple. It's the Mount Rainier pies.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait to try it. I know that we're going to do some little TV magic, and we're going to be able to try it here shortly. But
are.
while you're wrapping up here, what is your best advice for somebody who's trying to make a good pie at home?
Well, first thing you want to do is you want to sign up for our pie making classes, which we teach every week, really, because I'll break it down and make it really easy for you. But I would say that number one advice is use premium fruit. That is the star of the show. I mean, really play to what people are going to remember, and they're going to remember when that apple tastes really good or that peach is perfectly ripe. And then I would say just have fun with it. I think the number one thing that kind of hurts people in the kitchen is there's so many rules attached to it. There's so many things that you have to do that it doesn't become fun anymore. So I would just say relax.
Excellent advice. All right, get a close-up of this beauty because she's about to be done. She's a beauty. Steaming.
Yeah, it looks really amazing.
It it was
really
good.
does.
It was very good. All right, so Alamode Pies actually has several locations in Seattle, and if you're looking for a slice or a whole pie, you can certainly go to them, and you can, of course, sign up for their pie making classes. No age requirements. You just have to be able to reach the counter and the rolling pin, of course.
Oh, cool. My favorite, Marion berry pie. What about yours?
Ooh, I like a good apple pie for sure.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
It is time for TikTok, where we talk about what people are talking about on TikTok.
And for that, we're going to bring in our social media expert, Justine Baker. Hi, Justine. So good to see you.
So good to
Absolutely.
see you.
All right, so it's Women's History Month, and it is really amazing to see people raising their little girls as strong and independent ladies.
It is, and in this TikTok, this little girl kisses her own forehead because she's so independent. So let's take a look at this video.
Where's it hurt? You want mommy to kiss it?
Yeah, Papa kiss it.
Okay, you kiss it.
That is cute. That is adorable. Independent girl.
Yes.
What else do you have for
We
us?
love that. So I was a big fan of fruit roll-ups growing up. Were you guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this trend right now where people are wrapping fruit roll-ups in ice cream. Take a look.
We're trying the viral ice cream and a fruit roll-up. Haagen-Dazs strawberry. Normally I'd go chocolate, but I feel like with the fruit for this, you kind of have to do like a fruity flavor. I'm not sure how much you're supposed to put. Maybe let's put a little bit more. Okay, I feel like that's good. Roll her up like a little blanket. Whoop, is what it looks like. I'm so excited. That is bomb. You know it's good when it gets a happy dance. 10 out of 10.
This is it.
It was crunchy, which confused
Which is
me.
weird. Yeah.
I am here for this, though.
Yes, so of
Is it-
course we're going to try it. So I just wrapped
one you want?
strawberry ice cream in the fruit roll-up wrap.
Oh, okay.
It gets crunchy because it's so cold.
Oh, got it.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be stuck in my teeth forever.
How is it?
This is really good.
Justine, you're the host now. We're eating.
Yes, the internet loves it.
Wow, it was really good.
It is. It's tricky to eat, but I bet the kids would love it. Yeah, absolutely. Do you have anything else for us?
That is all for me today.
Do you need more? I mean, come on.
Save me, Justine. I'm still chewing.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. All right, New Line Cinema has Shazam! Fury of the Gods flying into theaters, just like this food is flying into my teeth.
Yeah, we here at Studio 30 Live want to give you and your family a chance to see Zachary Levi and the entire Shazamily out against the vengeful daughters of Atlas. Every day this week, we're revealing a magic keyword, unlocking your chance to win 4 passes to see the film.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Today's keyword, epic. There you see it on your screen. You can now head over to fox13seattle.com/contest to enter this keyword, epic. Best of luck to you. All right, coming up next, it's time for Pop Quiz, baby.
Yeah, 2 viewers are going to be competing in trivia for some awesome prizes. We're sharing how you can get in on the action as well. All right, it's time for Pop Quiz. We have 2 viewers at home competing for a chance to win prizes. Today we're joined by Ashley from Tacoma and Chris from Federal Way. They're both competing for a chance to win a McDonald's gift card. And here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask each of you 4 questions, okay? They're all multiple choice. You'll have 15 seconds to answer, and if you need help, you can ask Mireya. One time only, though. You only get her as a lifeline once. In honor of the Academy Awards on Sunday, today's category is movies. You guys ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Yeah,
Perfect. All right,
it.
let's do it. Let's play Pop Quiz. And Ashley, we're going to start with you, okay? Here is your first question. In Forrest Gump, according to Forrest's mom, what is life like? Is it A, riding a bicycle, B, a barrel of monkeys, C, a box of chocolates, or D, herding cats? Ashley?
That would be C, a box of chocolates.
C, a box of chocolates is correct. Yes, absolutely. All right, Chris, you're up. Which of these is not one of the 7 dwarves? Is it A, angry, B, bashful, C, dopey, or D, Doc?
I would say D, Tock.
I'm sorry, no, it's angry. There is no angry dwarf.
Was there a
There's grumpy, but not angry. I know, grumpy, but not angry. That's all right, Chris, you're still in it. Don't worry. You're still in it. Here we go. Ashley, you're up next. Who is the youngest person to win an Oscar? Is it A, Jennifer Lawrence, B, Mickey Rooney, C, Haley Joel Osment, or D, Tatum O'Neal?
I'm gonna say, I don't know this one, so I'm gonna say B.
B, Mickey Rooney. No, I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's Tatum O'Neal. O'Neal was just 10 years old when she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. That was in 1974 in the performance of Paper Moon. So there you go. I've not seen Paper Moon. But imagine peaking at 10 years old in your career, right?
Wild. That's
pretty
wild.
good. All right, Chris, you're up. Here we go. What was the first sequel to ever win an Oscar for Best Picture? Is it A, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, B, The Godfather 2, C, Ghostbusters 2, or D, The Empire Strikes Back?
Can I phone a friend?
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. Mireya.
I don't know, but I think it's A.
You think it's A, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King?
That's funny because that was going to be my gut instinct too. Let's
but
go
I'm
with
not
Lord of the
sure.
Rings, please.
What would you like to go with, Chris?
Final answer, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, no, you guys. No, it's
sorry, Chris.
It's Godfather 2. However, that one also won Best Picture, but it was not the first.
It's because we're so young and vibrant.
Yeah. All right, that's okay. We're still. It's 1-0 still. Ashley, you're up next. What was the name, or what is the name, of the fictional land where Frozen takes place? Is it A, Naples, B, Arendelle, C, Florin, or D, Grimm?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm gonna say it is Florin.
Florin, no, I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's Arendelle. So if you have kids, I've seen that movie
Yeah.
20,000 times.
So you knew.
Yeah.
The Quizmaster knew, y'all.
Yeah. Okay, that's all right. These are tough. These are tough today. I'm sorry. Here we go.
These are tough. Yeah, we got
All
the
right.
tough ones.
Here we go, Chris. You're up. What was the first James Bond movie? Was it A, Goldfinger, B, You Only Live Twice, C, Dr. No, or D, From Russia with Love?
Ooh, and I love James Bond. I'd have to go with D, From Russia with Love.
D, From Russia with Love. I'm sorry, it's wrong. It's Dr. No.
Ooh, I didn't know that either. Yeah,
yes,
I didn't know
Dr.
that
No
either.
is correct. All right, Ashley, back to you. Here we go. This is a funny one. All right, some of the velociraptor noises in Jurassic Park are actually which animals mating?
Oh.
These are hard.
Is it A, tortoises, B, giraffes, C, lions, or D, crocodiles?
Come on, Ashley.
I'm gonna say it's giraffe.
Giraffes mating. No, I'm sorry, that is wrong. No, the sound designer used tortoises mating.
Ooh, I didn't want to know that, but now we all do.
And then other sounds that they used for the raptors were horses breathing and gooses hissing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Chris, you can tie it up with this, Chris. Here we go. Which actress has the most total Oscar nominations without a win? Is it A, Halle Berry, B, Helen Mirren, C, Meryl Streep, or D, Glenn Close?
I cannot phone a friend, right?
Nope.
No.
Are we allowed to steal? Are we allowed to steal?
No, I'm sorry, you're not.
So I'm gonna go with the name that I know very well. I don't know her personally, but Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. No, I'm sorry, that is wrong. It is Glenn Close.
Oh, I thought.
She has the most, I believe it's 8 nominations without a win.
Wow, that's got to stay.
And that right there means that Ashley's the winner, 1-0. Ashley, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Those were hard today. Those were hard.
You really
Chris,
came out for us.
Thank you so much for playing, Chris. And if you want a chance to win fun prizes, you can head to fox13seattle.com click on Studio 13 Live. All right, still ahead. Aqua by El Gacho is joining us in studio to talk to us how to make some spring cuisines.
Yeah, look at it there, including marinated beets with fresh fruit and citrus poppy seed yogurt. Ooh, yeah. We'll be right back.
Well, it's time for Emerald Eats, where we highlight some amazing food in our area. One of my favorite segments.
Yes, and it's already smelling good here. We are joined by Chef Maggie Trujillo, the culinary director of Aqua by El Gaucho. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Yeah, so you guys are located on the Seattle waterfront. You have these beautiful views on Pier 70. Tell us a little bit about the restaurant as we get going with this fish.
Absolutely. So we're starting with a little bronzino here. We're just going to pan sear it.
Beautiful.
But Aqua is located right off of Pier 70. We've got great views of the Sound. We're basically located right there when you walk down the pier.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. I'm just going to mess with this pan.
I mean, you can't beat that location, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're just right on the water. You can look out. It's really fun for our guests to come in. You almost feel like you're a cruise ship when you're on the tip there because you're just looking right out on the water.
Sure.
Now, obviously, we're making some fish today, among other things, but talk to me about how it is that the Sound inspires the menu.
Oh, absolutely. I think that when our guests go in, they get really, you're just inspired by the water when you're working there and when you're cooking there. And then our guests go in and they anticipate really great oysters, fresh, all sourced from the Puget Sound area. Olympia area, all kinds of different seafood dishes. Right now we're anticipating halibut showing up today. It's the first catch of the season.
Great.
So, yeah.
Love halibut.
Trying to get that in here for you guys today, but they hadn't quite caught it yet. So
It's that fresh.
It's that fresh.
All right, so in addition to fish, you guys have steaks daily with connections to local farmers as well. Talk to me about the importance of having those local connections as you feed your guests.
Absolutely. So we have a lot of fresh local farms that we like to use, and we like to partner with Sound Sustainable. So we get a lot of ingredients from them. We commit to what we're going to buy from them, and just kind of build a growing plan with that farmer, and really look at what we can commit to for the season, whether it's carrots or beets or. These are not the strawberries from there yet. Those come in about May, June. But I wanted to do a dish today, one of the salad courses that kind of honors some of those ingredients that we source from the farm.
So what do you got going on here right now?
Okay, so while the fish is cooking, and hopefully you cook a little faster, fish. While the fish is pan roasting, we're going to be plating a strawberry beet salad. So I love this because it's kind of like winter starts to meet spring, so you get all these really great fresh ingredients. We're actually going to put just a little bit of arugula down first. So I like to take this yogurt, and it's a citrus poppy seed yogurt, so it's super fresh.
And the swipe makes it look so fancy.
It does, yeah. It's all about the presentation.
So you can just set a little bit of arugula in there. And then these beets have already been marinated in a bit of olive oil and verjus. Really nice because verjus has got a little bit of acidity, but it's not quite as acidic as like a vinegar.
What is verjus?
I know, I was about to ask.
So it's distilled, it's almost like a vinegar. It's a juice that comes from wine grapes. So it's got like this really great flavor complexity. It's a little bit more neutral acidity-wise than a vinegar. So it just pairs really nicely with these beets. Kind of gives them that little bit of acidity that makes it pop. We'll go ahead and do a little strawberry in there as well.
Ooh. And I love that we're making this salad, but it looks so hearty.
Yeah.
And it's not just like a bunch of lettuce, because sometimes, I'm like, I don't want that. I want something hearty, and that's it right there.
Right? It's super healthy and it's delicious, but it's got all these great, bright flavors that partner well together. I like to add a little bit of crunch. So Marcona almonds are some of my favorite, but you're certainly welcome to use like a pistachio is beautiful with this salad. So we'll just do that.
Oh, I love those. They're great.
They're really good. Really good.
And then I do like to finish things. I love zest because it just adds a different little flavor note to it. So you can add a little bit of zest to your salad at the end.
And do you prefer, you're using an orange right now, but lemon good too?
Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, whatever kind of citrus you really like. And we actually roasted the beets with a little bit of citrus in the pan as well. So this just kind of makes that pop. So there's that. We'll start setting up our bronzino plate while it's still cooking here.
Yeah, of course.
But that just looks, I mean, the presentation, the colors and all that stuff look awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
absolutely. Now, I know while you're still cooking here that you have both indoor and outdoor seating in the restaurant as well. Talk to me about the experience that you want your guests to feel as they walk in.
Absolutely. Well, we're very welcoming when you walk in, and you walk in and there's big open air. You know, you get a lot of really great views, like 360 view of the sound. You get a view of the Space Needle from in our bar, which is fantastic. But you walk in and you see the open line, you see the kitchen cooking, you look around, you see you're basically right out there on the pier. So you feel like you're walking into a great seat anywhere you sit in the house. So.
And you guys have a great bar there as well.
We do.
Do you guys make specialty cocktails?
We do. Being part of El Gaucho's, we have really great tableside service, which I always really like. We also have a live piano player, pardon my root.
Oh, yes.
So if you come and you sit in the bar, we've got probably like an 80-foot bar. It's wave shaped. It's really awesome. Kind of fits with that sound and ocean theme.
Yeah.
But you can sit there and enjoy the piano. We have a smoked cocktail, which they do tableside, so they'll wheel up the cart for you and prepare,
and all
prepare
the
a cocktail
smoke
right
comes
there.
out. I love that.
Yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
So here we have a Vadavon cauliflower curry puree. We're just going to do another little swoosh. And then I really wanted to keep with kind of that fresh, again, winter meets spring vibe. So prepared a fresh salad today to go with this. We're going to check that fish. It's starting to kind of get that nice crispy skin that we're going to want to have.
Excellent. We'll let you keep cooking. Let's jump in on this salad.
Right.
We have about a minute left.
There you go.
Ooh, what are you gonna try? I'm gonna try this beet. And a little bit of the yogurt.
So the goal, it's always a little bit tricky with the induction burner, but you want to get that nice crispy skin. I waffled it a little bit there, but that's okay. You know, you can't do it perfect every time. So we're gonna
That's a really great way to look
really
at life, honestly.
We're just going to toss a little bit of these components. So we've got some fennel and some radish.
And the salad, by the way, delicious.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And I definitely got the citrus. Amazing. All right, we do have about 20 seconds, so you will get to finish seeing this segment on our Instagram while we're wrapping up here. But Chef Maggie, thank you so much for joining us today. And we do have a link to this recipe up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. And don't forget that if you have a restaurant or a bar that you think we should feature, let us know just by emailing us, studio13live@fox.com. Brian, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Go out there, make it a great day.
Don't gotta wait today. It's happening all around, like sunshine through the clouds. I'm gonna make your day.